Oh my goodness, what are you doing inside my fridge? Okay, well, I suppose you want lesson 4. Luckily, I've got one for you. So, last lesson on the shopping basket, unless you choose to do more about it in your free choice lesson tomorrow. So, what we'd like you to do is we're going to pull together all of the things that we've done so far this week, focusing on adjectives for description and using commas in a list, and this time for expanded noun phrases. So, what we'd like you to do is we would like you to think of your own version of this story. You're going to think of at least 4 different places that Stephen might travel to or walk past on his way to the shop. So 4 different places. And we would like you to draw a simple map. Now you can see, obviously, if you can't tell what that is, that's clearly a post box. My first place that I've put that he's going to go past is a post box. Now I would like you to think of 4 different places that Stephen might pass by on the way to the shops. You can even think of 4 places you pass by with your parents on the way to the shop, or 4 places you walk past on the way to school. Anything you like. Be as imaginative as you would like. So 4 places, and for each place, as you draw it on your map, and I've drawn it on the top of my road here, I would like you to write down the place that he passes by with an adjective to go with it. So, can anyone think of an adjective to go with postbox? Yes, you could use red. I think colours are sometimes a bit boring though. So instead of a red postbox, we could say a rusty postbox. They don't tend to be very rusty, do they? But it could be. We could have a rusty postbox. Now for each of the 4 places on your map, I would like you to use a new adjective to describe each one. So you can draw a little picture, adjective, place, adjective, place, adjective, place. Underneath, at the bottom of your map, I would like you to think of the animal that Stephen meets on his way. As he walks past that rusty postbox, I decided that he would meet a duck. That's definitely a duck. If anyone says it's not a duck, I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly a duck. So, at the bottom of your page, this is where we're going to use our expanded noun phrases with a comma in them. That means 2 adjectives to describe your animal. We use 1 adjective at the top, 2 at the bottom. If you want to use 2 at the top, you can use 2 as well. But definitely 2 at the bottom, separated by a comma. So, a duck. Can anyone think of 2 adjectives to describe a duck? We could have a fluffy, that's 1 adjective. Maybe you might want to use 2 adjectives. 1 could be to describe what it looks like, fluffy, and 1 could be describing what its mood is like. So we could have an angry, fluffy duck, or a grumpy little duck. And those would be my 2 adjectives to form my expanded noun phrase. So by the end of the lesson, you should have a map that looks a bit like mine. Pictures at the top of your places, adjectives and place names, and pictures at the bottom of your animals and 2 adjectives to go with each one. Now, that's the end of this week's lesson. You'll see for lesson 5, it's our Free Choice Friday. Now, on your Free Choice Friday, you could choose to write a bit of a story about the shopping basket if you like, or you can just choose one of the other kind of activities you can do on Free Choice Friday. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this book. I'm going to maybe I'll make myself a little snack now that I'm here. But as for you, you've got work to do. Go and draw me a map and get some adjectives put on it. Off you go.